Hello and welcome back to Tectonica Time with Little Games. I know there's some triangulation up there, but I'm here just to crank these cranks. And then we got to check on some fuel. Looks like the fuel is winding down here as well. And we are creating this over at barracks. So we need to head over there and see what's clogged up. We may have an overfill or something. Well, that line is not bothered. Is it just this side? Looks like that line, that side is just not needing the fuel like the drills. Yeah. That's what it is. Okay. We are creating fuel. But that's backed up. Going over here to the fuel plants. We can see that the charcoal bricks are coming in just fine. So is the unrefined fuel. What's the other ingredient? The red sand powder. And it's just not coming in like it used to. That's not good. So just checking this out. Looks like this belt goes over to here. And then down it goes. And it pulls sand from there. Now I ran this sand line over here as a combination of everything. But I want this sand flowing the best. So I'm just gonna place it right here. And I'm gonna place that line right there. It's gonna let some more sand come over. And the sand from the crushers over here will be introduced as well. And it's going to slow down some sand coming from different places. Or even adding sand from this crate. Which backed up a lot of it. And it all looks good. And the sticks are out of the way. So he is producing. And that'll keep all that going. And we're going to go down here to the fuel line. Oh, look at that. Looks like some good fuel. They only need 10 sand each. They are receiving the sand faster than they can make the fuel. It looks like. Which means eventually they'll get backed up. Alright, I'm just going to go ahead and toss all that in there. That's what we're wanting. That should get the fuel flowing again. And Don't see it coming. There it is. Okay, so it is coming. Good. Which means if I go to Sierra, I should see a change in the progress of fuel on the fuel line. And the answer to that is yes. We are now finally backed up and shipping fuel off the archive. Awesome. And what does archive have to say? It's saying we are backed up and shipping fuel to laboratory. Nice. So we go back to laboratory and we should be starting to put things in. And the fuel is coming. We just may not be fueling everything fast enough yet. This keeps up. We're going to need to fuel things. We're going to have to build another fuel pump plant. If I move up to the top here, these guys haven't got fuel at all. He's got fuel. Now we're not moving sand out. Yep, that sand line right there is just not moving at all. We must be overloading barracks with sand again. So we head over to barracks. And we check out on the sand progress. It's capped at 500 again. Looks like I'm going to finish off the ports at barracks with more sand. So with that, I'm going to head out this way. I'm just going to put that there for now. I need to know where I want to take it. I don't really have an answer for that. So I think I'm just going to build 3 more of these. Maybe. It's a smelter Mach 2. Two, 3, and we just put in the inserters right here. I want to keep it kind of looking the same. Even though these are completely different smelters. That's fine. Actually, I don't think I'm shipping sand here anymore. It came from level 6. We could... yeah, we could get rid of that. Oh, look at that. We're still popping fuel in for those smelters. Anyhow. There we go. That's the way I wanted that to float. Now, I was trying to see where that would line up, and it's definitely taller than where I'm at. Alright, can we see it from here? Yep, it's right on top of this red line. So we just hopefully bolt out there and line up. Yep, we do. Alright, good. Alright, that'll start moving that line. And now we just need to see if this starts decreasing in number or not. And the answer is... it is decreasing. We're not stuck at 500 anymore. Slow about it, but I don't think we can ship any more sand here. We're going to have to ship it elsewhere. Yeah. Or we could just stop digging at laboratory and everywhere else and let it fill up. Anyway, with the fuel problems here, it might take a while. To get everything flowing, we might need to build another fuel plant. don't see any fuel. Okay, there's one fuel tank. 2 fuel tanks. I figured it would be catching up by now. 3 fuel tanks. You know, I think it will eventually catch up. I could be wrong. I can't tell if we're digging down anymore. We may have uncovered something that got covered back up already. You know, all the inserters have fuel ready to go. Okay, so now we're missing some fuel. We're going to have to increase the fuel rate, I guess. Yeah. But we have gotten rid of the sand that was blocked up. Starting to wonder if that's because of the decreased volume there. Can the, you know, that just looks like oil. Can that be burned? Because if it can be burned, we'll just stick it in there with the diesel. That's the question. Go in the laboratory where I can find an empty tank. And then I want to try and put in some oil. Oh wow, it burns fast. But yeah. Starting to get my answers. We're going to pull out the oil here, mix it in with the diesel. I'm just going to let it burn everything. Yep. And this is for 14. So now we go to barracks. And we run a new line. We're going to mix the oil. A little bit of a motor pool mix, right? We're going to ship it here. Just take this line out. Oops. There we go. Here we go. Now we just need the oil. I think we should probably just rerun that line. Laboratory is the 14th floor. So with that, we're just going to run this line all the way to the floor like it was before, but we don't need to. Yeah, we need to take it to this wall. Let's just put it right there on top of that one. Yep. Oh, that one's not on the floor either. One more up. And we get to zoom all the way down here. We still got some ways to go though. Looks like he's going to cut over. We'll go ahead and put it right on the wall here. And bring it down. There we go. all the oil is headed to laboratory. And we just gotta see if this is gonna speed up digging there. And the oil's gonna come down this line right here. I'm calling it oil. It's impure diesel. It's oil. And it's going to come up this line someday. Did I get it wrong? No. No, I didn't. There it is. It's going out. And now we go on over to laboratory, where we want to see if it is mixing in, and it is. Good. We'll call it a supplemental. It takes a while to burn down. We're up to 9,000. Our dig speed is 9,800. Dig speed is 10,000. Fuel's reaching the top sooner or later. It should be backing up. There's the first sign of the backup. There was. At 10,000, we are finally cooking. Mixing some impure oil with the diesel oil. It's looking good for us. Let's go see what they want at Sierra. So here at Sierra, we've got some of this triangulation going on.
Signal triangulated. New location added to HUD. 40 thieves.
And that's a weird thing. I'm going to go ahead and crank these while I'm here. Don't want them to get away from us. And we move on to 40 thieves. That's what it says, and it is at laboratory. There it is. The sand's hardly down at all. But we have unlocked something over here.
This place looks like the science facility in Victor, but smaller. And filled with all sorts of projects I've never seen before.
I believe this was Mirage's private laboratory. She claimed that solitude was a prerequisite for her best work. We should have known it was for little more than concealing discoveries from the rest of us.
Well, she can't hide anything from us now. Let's see if we can find any clues that'll lead us to her.
Power trim 4. New drill. New accumulator. Ah, computer by the bed.
Basnasite, monazite, laterite. These and hundreds of other diminishing resources on Earth we journeyed to Calyx for. What if all of them were replaceable with a single, perfect omni-material? A substance easily manipulated into anything we required and infinitely reproducible with time and effort. Sesamite is all of these things, and yet, to even a sophisticated observer, it initially appears to be worthless. The inherent molecular flexibility of it is recognizable at the atomic level, but activating that capability has resisted every methodology at my disposal. But if it is too perfect to have been put here unintentionally, the difficulty of unlocking it must be intentional as well. What if Calyx is a trial? I propose this only because I have read classified reports of a sergeant who stumbled across some kind of alien temple and a strange phenomenon that occurred there. It may be little more than my own exhaustion, but what if the key to unlocking Sesamite can be found at that temple too? Perhaps it is time to tell Pacific that I have found the miracle we were looking for.
Okay. And I saw some stuff back here. Here we are. Another upgrade. More planters. Oh. Mach 2 planters. Mach 2 planters. And Mirage thinks the Calyx has built a huge trial for us. I think the ground is finally starting to lower a little. Here and there. Kindlevine seeds. You know what? I don't need them anymore. That's an unusual feeling. We got that multiplication plant going. And it's just... yeah, we don't need the Kindlevines plant anymore. We've graduated into other items. I don't know what kind of test we're being tested at. Hope I pass it. Anyhow, we dug all that out. And we are let's check out our research levels. We have 16 yellows. And at 16 yellows, most of that is all blocked. And we were supposed to have found it to scan it. Also blocked. Alright, we can put that out of the way. Not really into the construction at the moment. And we need to find that last excavator bit so we can build it. That's a faster smelter. Looks like we need 480 yellow or $320 yellow, another 320, and we need to scan some stuff up. Well, I think we're going to maybe need another fuel plant because this fuel's not going to ship up from here. Barracks is taking on all the sand I think that it can handle. Yep. We've got the crystals. We've got the ingots and the research. We've got seed multiplication. Going back to barracks. Now here. That research is going to want those crystals for a long, long time. Terraforming. I never got another recipe for that. It comes from the gel. Gel comes from the blue coolant. And the blue coolant comes from doesn't look like it's going to get me. There it is. That is going to be a lot of dirt disposal. Mm-hmm. But all the plants are pulled up here. It doesn't look like these are threshing fast enough because the dirt is not moving fast enough. We need the dirt moving faster. And that would be a lot of dirt removal. All the dirt's going to Victor. But we can't move it any faster. Not without moving some of this stuff around. Okay. This is coolant. Nobody's making coolant. So I can get rid of that. Switch that to 2. Take out that conveyor belt ever so slightly. Now I gotta find the dirt. Oh yeah. Now we gotta figure out how 2 can pull it faster. Looks like 2 can't keep up. So we run down to Victor and we fix the dirt problem. Ah, I see. Okay. It's because we had all of it on a straight line before. Now it's not so straight. Alright. We got to pull this out one. And it is not making any intersections for us. So we're going to have to make those by hand. It's like at a complete standstill back here at the back. Dirt needs to do the same thing. So we're going to elevate dirt. But I'm going to put it over here because I want to. Okay, so it puts in the intersections for us this time. That's nice. Now I can actually see the dirt moving on each and every one. If and whether or not they are backed up. And the answer is, yeah, they're backed up in the back. The dirt comes over here and gets split up. Just not making fast enough, huh? I thought we had this, but nope. Can't move the dirt out fast enough. Need a new place to clay. So I'm just going to clay right here. And we're running out of assemblers. Need to run to the store. Get some assemblers. Here we are. Now that I got some assemblers, go back to Victor. Walk upstairs and get these assemblers rolling. I just copied on it, yep. need dirt to make this happen. The dirt's right there. So I'm just gonna run this line over here. Now that I got that in there, I'm just going to run to the back and get rid of this clay. Oh, I didn't even notice that one. Anyway, but I do need to figure out where to hook this clay in. And it all gets split up right there. I think I'm going to hook it up right here. So that means I need to delete this stripe here. Hang this in here and hook it up there. There it goes. And with that, I'm just gonna cut that off right there. And get rid of this line. Looks like we can just do that. And do that. This clay line is still moving as fast as it can. That clay line is moving. Just get the dirt moving. There we are. second line comes in here, dumps in the bottom line. So the second line needs more attention. I'm going to give it to it right there. And there and there. And we're going to take this dirt. Yep. I need to make another play line. Put that urchin for a moment. These are MK3s. Trying to get to where this dirt moves faster. And so far I've only slowed it down. And it's still not moving. Alright. Now the dirt's moving over there. That should empty that out. We got dirt moving out that way. Thinking about putting in I'm going to just dedicate a single line over here. I'm going to grab it from over here. Two, three, right there. I want this line cut across. Right here. So we're just gonna break all the rolls, come over here. No. We're gonna back off and drop it all the way down. And let it smooth. So it's right there. Could do that. But it's also against the rules. So we're gonna delete that and that. Drop down again. And let that do its thing. Once we get there, we can cut across. And let this just fill in the score there, all on its own. Get your own full line. And then we come over here to see if we are moving the dirt. That's what I'm talking about. But we're not moving it at all. Nope. We forgot some. Now we should be moving it even faster. And we want it to come in like that with those gaps. So that means we're starting to drain. What we're making That's what we're aiming for. More dirt removal. Oof. Now we can go to barracks, and that dirt removal is going to increase Shiverthorn extract production, which is going to chain react to everything else. And right there, that's what I'm talking about. And the dirt should be moving finally. Here it is. It's getting there. And the Shiverthorn extract is moving out faster. The plants are starting to plant again. It's all looking good. Alright, well then I'm going to stop there for now. If you like what you see, do like and subscribe, and have a wonderful day. Bye bye.